By the way, a lot of these issues that we have in wounds and problems started even before we came out of the womb, because of how the mother's stress, the father's stress, the people around stress, the environment, all of that, and then the birth itself. It's been shown that many of the issues that we carry throughout our adulthood comes from pre-birth and during birth. Those issues stick with us, and they're like wounds. So anyone that comes along and accidentally presses one of those wounds, you would go, ouch, we lash back at that person. That happened from birth. So the poor baby gets exposed to such a difficult thing, coming out of the womb and before the womb, that now the wounds are ready to be pressed. And then, you go along and someone presses your wound and you lash out. You go, what just happened? And you could say, the person could blame the person and say, oh, well, why did you react that way? Hey, this is a birth defect, so-called. It's not so easy just to snap out of it and say, okay, well, I'm no longer going to react from this. This stuff has been in this character since before birth. That's a big deal. Sometimes I call some skaras as like cement, where it's like the issues have been so cemented in that, and then when you even get close to those issues and they start being pressed, and by the way, they get pressed by your relationships. Your relationships with people will press them. You can try to flee your relationships, but someone will come along ultimately and press that for you so you can see what the issue is. So my ultimate point here is having compassion for the world in which everyone is wearing their wounds on their sleeve. You could say it's a sad condition, but instead of saying sad, just consider it as, okay, everyone has come down onto earth for schooling, to learn their deep lessons, to continue healing and evolving. You came down to earth for a reason, to really challenge yourself. Each time, another lifetime, you clear out more of these wounds until one day, boom, you become sort of pure. And then you can choose to incarnate onto the world, and guess what? Now you actually have a happy lifetime. You know why? Because there's no more wounds to press on. So people could be treating you badly the entire time, and because you've resolved your inner wounding, your child's wounding, or whatever you want to call it, people can treat you however, and you're stable, and you have no inclination to fight and war back, to create more war. You recognize everyone's still got their own issues, and now you're coming down on earth instead to help, instead of to heal. You've already done your healing. Now people are calling you down onto earth so that you can help to heal others, because you've already healed yourself. That's what you would call a Messiah, in a way, a Savior, a Christ. A Christ has done his or her healing.